Good evening. As tensions continue to rise following U.S. and Israeli strikes inside Iran, global attention has turned to Tehran's response. While Iran has launched missile and drone attacks across the region, analysts say the scale and pace of retaliation appear carefully measured rather than overwhelming. Tonight, we examine the level of Iran's response, why it may seem restrained to some observers, and what this gradual escalation means for regional and global stability. In the days following the initial strikes, Iran carried out a series of retaliatory actions, targeting military and strategic locations linked to the United States and Israel. Missiles and drones were launched toward Israeli territory, while U.S. military facilities in parts of the Gulf region also came under attack. Several regional airports and maritime routes experienced disruptions, raising concerns about energy security and international trade. Although many incoming projectiles were intercepted by air defense systems, some strikes caused casualties and infrastructure damage. Commercial aviation routes were temporarily altered, and shipping activity near key oil transit corridors slowed as security risks increased. Military analysts describe the response as significant in geographic scope, affecting multiple countries simultaneously. Despite these actions, some observers expected a larger, immediate retaliation potentially involving a massive missile barrage. Instead, Iran has conducted strikes in waves. Experts suggest this may reflect a deliberate strategy. A large-scale single attack could provoke a broader military response from the United States, increasing the risk of full-scale war. By acting incrementally, Iran may be attempting to demonstrate capability while avoiding escalation beyond a controllable level. Another factor is resource management. Missile and drone inventories are considered strategic assets, and gradual deployment preserves long-term deterrence. The broader geopolitical implications extend beyond immediate military exchanges. First, the conflict has expanded geographically. By targeting locations across the region, Iran has transformed what might have remained a bilateral confrontation into a wider regional crisis. Second, disruptions near major energy routes, particularly around the Strait of Hormuz, have drawn global economic attention. Even limited instability in this area can influence oil prices and international markets. Third, the situation places pressure on regional governments hosting foreign military forces, as they now face increased security risks and domestic political considerations. Analysts say these dynamics increase international incentives for diplomatic intervention. Many security experts describe Iran's actions as part of a gradual escalation model, rather than seeking a decisive military confrontation. This approach raises pressure step by step, combining military responses with economic and psychological signaling.
Each phase introduces higher stakes while maintaining room for negotiation. Such strategies are often used by states facing militarily stronger opponents, allowing them to extend conflict duration and influence political outcomes without direct, large-scale confrontation. For now, Iran's retaliation appears neither minimal nor maximal, but calibrated. Whether this gradual escalation leads to negotiations or a further conflict will likely depend on how all sides interpret the next phase of actions. As the situation develops, the balance between deterrence and escalation remains the central question, shaping the region's future. Thank you for watching.